Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. So yeah, let's see where we are with this Elliott Wave count and if we need to change anything. The idea was that XRP came down off this 29th of March high in a possible 5-wave move, then a 3-wave correction in a WXY, and as it made a lower high and reacted to the 88.7 Fib level and did not break and sustain above the 78.6 Fib level. This could have been a wave 2 after a wave 1 down, a wave 2 up, and the third wave to the downside to follow. Now, it's sort of played out from a wave count point of view so far. Hasn't quite come down far enough yet. We talked in this week about 1-2, then the third wave here. It certainly has enough waves to count this third wave as complete, because we have a 1-2. Let me just mark that for you. 1-2. And then within the third wave, also a 1-2, 3, wave 4 as a triangle, wave 5 down. Made a lower low. With that, it completed the minimum expectations for this 5-wave move. However, I would have liked to see the third wave come a little lower because the wave 1 was so long. So we normally look for the 1.618 extension. That would have been around 42.8 cents. As you know, the minimum expectation for a wave 5, in this case wave 5 of 3, was to go below the third wave, which it did. Yeah, but it didn't really go down far enough. Now, it's nothing invalid or anything. The idea now is, okay, you know, is this now, or was this the wave 5? Oops. Wave, I mean, we're looking at micro count yet, just that you understand that. Was this the wave 5 of 3? Are we now moving up in this fourth wave? And do we come down in one more low? Possible, absolutely possible. But this wave 4 gets quite deep now. Okay, it gets a bit too deep to be reliable, I think. So if we draw the fibs, okay, it's just where it needs to turn around if this is a wave 4. Yeah, because if I'm looking at the wave 4 retracements, let me just make sure I measure that correctly. Off this high, which was the wave 2 high. Because normally you don't want a wave 4 go deeper than the 50% Fib level. Yeah, so 49 cents is resistance, okay? That's absolute critical resistance. Let me highlight that in red. The thing is, if it doesn't adhere to it, then it's not a wave 4. Yeah, it's probably something else. Could be a 1-2 and then another 1-2 setup. That's possible. At the moment, I would go with, okay, it's a wave 4. The problem I have with this idea is that the third wave down was a little short. It did what it needed to do, but it was a little short. So what would be my view would be that you can go with either a wave 1-2, 3. This is now wave 4. Very tight spot here. Needs to turn around now to fulfill a fifth wave to the downside. Okay, if it goes above that, is it bullish? Not really immediately, okay? Because the next option that would be there is a 1-2, 1-2 setup. Basically that we have all of this as that the wave 3 never finished, okay? And 1-2, 1-2. In that case, it can go a little higher. So basically we're waiting for, okay, we're waiting for clarity. Does it go above 49 cents? If it does, next resistance and invalidation point for further downside in this structure would be the wave 2 high at 52.4 cents. Yeah, because if it's a 1-2, 1-2 setup, so basically 1-2, 1-2, then the second wave 2 is not allowed to go above 52.4 cents. If it breaks above that level, well, then we deal with a 3-wave move to the downside and we have a corrective move down, which would suggest further trend continuation, which means above 52.4 cents, further trend continuation to the upside is expected. And what would that look like? Well, I think we're dealing with that when we get there. But I showed you in the previous video, it would most likely be a higher B wave, possibly into the 70 cent range. That should give you all the relevant pivot points. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.